Hello everyone, how are we today? I thought it's about time I drop a little vinyl finds, or as a matter of fact, a little physical media pickups video. Without further ado, I'll just get into it. Some of the records, yes, I will a little bit ramble here. Some records I'll just briefly go through because there's really nothing much to say about those records. There's just holes that I've been filling the collection, and some others I will tell a little bit more and maybe even put a needle drop. But first of all, let me show a couple of movie pickups. I got this a week and a half ago. Arrow video. Their awesome work continues by re-releasing these classic 80s movies and whatnot. Inner Space, Joe Dante, it's just a fucking fantastic movie. It has posters and booklets and stuff. I hadn't seen that for a very long time, and I have to say that it was as good as I remembered. And not all those movies, Father Time doesn't really treat them as well. But Inner Space, I'm happy to report, is still very entertaining, funny movie. Another one I got, this is a Greek edition, a DVD of Zeiram Part 2. It's a Japanese, I think it's based on a manga, as most of them are, these kind of movies. It's a futuristic space adventure with martial arts and creatures and all kinds of stuff. Anyhow, I haven't seen this Zeiram Part 2. I have seen the first one, which actually you can watch on YouTube for free. I'll put the link in the description. I guess might depend on your location if you can watch it, but I highly recommend watching it if you're into bonkers kind of Japanese movies. And the third movie I'm gonna show, these DVDs are, by the way, second hands. That Blu-ray of Inner Space is brand new, but I didn't have this, and this movie surprisingly quite seldomly comes across in the wild, online or in the movie shops or whatever. But I think this is also a Greek one. Yeah, I grabbed them for a couple of bucks when they're on widescreen, and I don't care about bonus editions. I'm sure this already has and will get another Blu-ray, 4K, whatever re-releases, and I might pick one of those, but I haven't watched Repo Man for ages, so I thought, okay, I'll buy that. I think it was $5, so yeah. All right, those were the three movies. Continuing with the vinyl records. Are you okay, Kat? All right. A couple of 7 inches I picked up last week. Steve Adamic Band, Take It Back EP. This is from 2000. I need my reading glasses. Also, I didn't do really much any groundwork. Just from memory, I'm doing some of these things and pretty impromptu stuff. All right. This was a Rockin' Bones label. I don't remember. European. This was a European label, maybe Italian. But yeah, it's a limited edition 343 out of 500. And it's a Canadian band. Those kind of labels. Very nice garage punk with the power pop. A healthy dose of power pop. So I grabbed that. That was also very cheap from a shop called Sound Effects Records in Athens. It was the first time that I went there. Another 7 inch. I'm really glad to finally get this. It's the second reissue or repress of La Peste, Better Off Dead. And this is maybe there in my top 10 best songs ever written, Better Off Dead. It's just bloody marvelous.
Well, she started to grin, so I slid it right and she said, boy, I feel so good, and she dragged me off the bed. You'd be better off dead.
Dwarf Cat Records. I think this was from 2023 reissue, and it was on red wax. And on the flip side, there's a song called Black, which is also a great song. And actually, I have pre-ordered. There's a double LP compilation of La Peste, and I guess there's some outtakes. You know what they do with these kind of later reissues, double LPs, a lot of songs, extra songs, and also I'm sure these ones. So let's move on to the 12 inches. The next three records I bought early December, or no, late November from a record fair, and two of them I have already briefly mentioned in my earlier videos this year. First of the records that I got from the record fair, so the Cramps' Psychedelic Jungle, and this was, I believe, back goes on the reading glasses. This was a 1986 Greek repress. Yes. Everything on the sleeve and everything looks like it would be the Dutch version, the original, but it's not. They're only on the labels you can tell that it's the 1986. And obviously the group Matrix runouts. But yeah, in a really good condition. Cramps Greek pressing. Only reason why I was a bit hesitant at the fair, if I should buy this or not, was because a good friend of mine has said that some of the 80s pressings you have to be wary of. In Greece, in the mid-80s especially, the quality control was not that great. But I'm happy to say this Cramps record sounds just fine. Next one, I got from the same seller, Butthole Surfers Locust Apportion Technician. This is the British version, but the distributor sleeve, that's the Greek one. So it has a Greek, address and writing there, but this is the touch and go British pressing. Everything, Matrix and everything confirms, just the sleeve. But again, in really great condition. Only catch was with this, that the vinyl has that dreaded fogging effect. That comes from when chemicals have leached off from the PVCs or whatever type sleeves they are, the outer sleeves. But the seller assured me that it's not like anything like to destroy the listening experience. So hence why it was only $20. Otherwise, it's like very good. It just has that little kind of, between songs you can hear more of the little sound deterioration. The little drop in sound quality can be heard there. But it's nothing really, like I said, for $20, I can live with it. Next record. I showed this in my last video, but this album deserves a little bit more hype. Paul Leary of the Butthole Surfers, a guitarist, and what a great guitarist he is, and a songwriter. So this is his first solo debut album. And I have to say that I might like this more than Electric Larryland, which is, for some, maybe not saying much, but it's if you like Independent Worm Saloon and Electric Larryland era of Butthole Surfers, you're definitely gonna like this record a lot. Everything's performed by Paul Leary and songs written and produced by him, and it's really catchy, really cool. The alternative rock side of the Butthole Surfers, without the article, of Butthole Surfers. Pristine vinyl as well. Ooh, look at that minty vinyl. Let's speed up here. Okay, this next record I ordered online here from an online second market. for $20, $10. Cha 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 with Mr. Fluoride. This is, of course, Klaus Fluoride of Dead Kennedys, present and the past. Dead Kennedys, and on Alternative Tentacles. I love Klaus Fluoride's album Because I Say So, which is kind of like almost like a soundtrack to a movie. And I just never come across Klaus Fluoride stuff. Sure, I can order online on Discogs, but the shipping cost and everything just doesn't justify it. And these records, they are not really rare, they are not expensive, but the Because I Say So seems to be getting a little bit more pricey, but I just hope that I will find it in the wild. But anyway, this is a 7-song album by Klaus Fluoride, and he covers Ghost Riders, he does there's some ambient. It's like every song is different, and I actually like this very much. It's a record that I like to listen more than once I put it on. I really cannot say much. Someone has uploaded it on YouTube, so I might put that link here. My favorite song might be actually the last one, Mokra. Okay, this next one I bought a couple of months ago here from Scarecrow Records. It's a bootleg that came out, I think, early this year or late last year. But it's Gigi Allen and his Early Crimes, so the first 5 7-inches. I had most of these songs already in other bootlegs, but there are some that I don't. And just because it's the first 5 7-inches in one handy package, why the heck not? So again, very good quality, the sleeve even. It has an insert poster. There you go. I think that's a pretty neat touch always when they add those with bootlegs. And here, some label action. So this next one I got again from Scarecrow Records a couple of months ago. This is Hard On's Peel Me Like a Egg. And, it's one of my favorite bands, Hard On, so I was stoked to get this with an insert. But anyway, Hard On's collection is getting larger. It's getting... Anyway. Okay, another second-hand online market purchase here, which I forgot that I bought it online here from Athens. Plasmatics Coup d'Etat. And this is a Greek pressing, and it's just, I don't have, this is the only Plasmatics that I have on vinyl, or in any format for that sake. Again, it's mid-80s or early 80s Greek pressing, so I was a bit wary buying it, but I have to say, happy to report that this sounds actually really good. I don't think I have to say much about Plasmatics. Wendy Williams, R.I.P. Getting to the end. This next one I got just last week. And after a lot of thinking, pondering, and delaying it, I finally grabbed the Misfits 12 Hits from Hell, the MSB sessions, recorded in 1980. I think it was out originally, it was only on CD format. And I thought I'm buying a black one, but this is some kind of black marbled one. And when I listened to this last week, I actually thought to myself, man, some of these versions may actually be better than the ones that were on the album. A couple of more from last year. I'm not gonna even take the shrink out, sorry for the reflection. Dead Ends, Damned Nation. This is a Filipino band. If you remember, I showed last year, I got their first record, which was reissued by a German label, Okay, finally, Merciless Records. And I'm not gonna take out the sleeve because I remember it was so small that it barely fits in, and it's a pain in the ass to put it back. But it has also this kind of sticker, dead end sticker, and a little. That's also a sticker, it seems, or some little flyer with a lyric insert and a little background story. I do remember from reading this that the bassist has since passed away. Dead Ends. Let me show the second one too, and this one. Second Coming. I think this is the second album, Sophomore, and this is the third one. It sounds from the first listen, you will immediately think, wow, this sounds like Dead Kennedys. The singing, can't help but compare it to Jello Biafra. Dead Ends from Philippines, really good. Radioactivity, Time Won't Bring Me Down. I have been meaning to take this for some time already, since it came out, and I haven't even listened to this except for one song some months back at the store. And you know, Jeff Burke from Mark Men, it's usually a seal of like good stuff, and Radioactivity, who I wasn't that familiar with at all, mostly Mark Men. This is. It wasn't a great record. I only listened to it once today, but I cannot say it won me over. But I cannot say that it won me over. There's like 3 songs that are standouts. The first one of both sides. Watch Me Bleed was also good. And the last song on side B, I also, that jammed with me, that vibed with me. Yeah, this is a European pressing. I think the record came out last year. This is a clear vinyl. Wild Honey and Dirt Nap Records. Garage, power pop, rock, punk. But I have to say my only gripe after first time listening this is a little too mellow. There are more mellow songs and kind of slow, kind of soft pop than to my liking. So I have to give this a few more listens. Wasn't totally sold on the first attempt, but after the first 2 songs, the side A, the last 4 songs of side A just seemed kind of kill the vibe, the momentum for me.
I know this came as a surprise, and I see that struggle in your eyes, but I don't think it's late. You hesitate, and I know you cannot feel me while you bleed. And you think we don't have what you need, but I still feel this right.
Yes, I think that was it. Let's see what is to become next. Yeah, I have some video ideas, nothing crazy. I want to show some VCLT stuff that I've gotten this year, and trades and stuff. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good weekend, and see you in the next one.
Hey, look at that. Look at those assholes over there. Ordinary fucking people. I hate them.
Me too. What do you know, kid?
See, an ordinary person spends his life avoiding tense situations. Repo Man spends his life getting into tense situations.
Then we followed up with
Assholes.
Lonesome and Mike.
Let's go get a drink.